Ah, sério que você me derrubou lá embaixo? O cogumelo me derrubou do penhasco, mano. Porra do cogumelo, mano.
This one's mine. Nice shot.
Você quer pegar isso aqui, né? Nossa, eu não desbloqueei isso aqui, mano. Como, cara? É que eu não vi em lugar essa parecido. Tá.
That tower's for Fjord's Rangers.
Sentido.
That's where they stand
Listen,
around.
É igualzinho em
we'll
outro
get to the
lugar, né?
bottom
Route
of
to
this.
Shatterscar.
Not sure how, but we'll get there.
Dá pra entrar na barraca do cara assim, mano?
Keep the beacon dry. Fresh wood and tinder. We may need it.
I'm not climbing up there. The tower's barely standing.
That tower is a key between the mountains, the city, and the sea. You will defend it with your life.
Item comum, cara. Só item comum, mano.
I agree that this is important, my son. But if we don't focus on hunting, people will starve.
How is a potential murderer in our ranks not your top priority? You don't think it's real, is that it? You think I'm jumping at shadows?
Como assim?
One moment, please, Envoy. We were just finishing.
You've got to be kidding.
I'm not saying it's impossible, Masoni. Only that more immediate dangers require our attention. We'll talk about it later.
Meanwhile,
Gods beyond. I owe you a debt of gratitude. I am shocked to hear Verano was captured, but it's better than dead. Verano's a veteran. I'm surprised he walked Casagrada into a fight.
You're not listening to me. I'm telling you, there's something else going on here.
Verano said the bandits were meeting some kind of contact. That's all I know.
I was right.
Luring my rangers into an attack by bandits who are planning to meet a contact? Masoni, this isn't just an attempted murder. It's a conspiracy. One of my rangers is a traitor to our purpose, and my guess is that this meeting is most likely with the murderer we've been looking for.
Casagrada had a cousin, Felice. They were both farm kids, like most of us in the Rangers.
Ranger work pays better than being a farmhand, and we eat better too.
Felice was a good kid, but they weren't much of a fighter. Verano and them went after a bear with the plague. It was troubling the pilgrims at Nakutedek. The bear got Felice, tore them clean off. There wasn't anything Verano could have done for them. Out here, things go bad fast.
Felice era um bom garoto. Diálogo do carinha aqui. Felice era um boi garoto. É, numa missão aqui secundária. Mas não sabia lutar muito bem. Verano e Elo foram atrás de um urso. O urso pegou Felícia e arrancou a mandíbula dele. Mano, é muito... Nossa. É muito feio, mano, de ler isso aí, velho. Elo.
Six of one, half a dozen of the other, if you ask me.
You're not wrong, Masoni. A personal grudge could be the spark that lights a fire. But I cannot punish any of my rangers without evidence. I know what's really going on. We're missing some pieces here, namely what happened to Monato. Until you find his body, we're groping about in the dark. Speak to Dorso if you haven't yet. I'll be here organizing patrols. She's stationed near the gates.
Aí, level 12. Ah, lá. É bugado, eu perdi um ponto. Me roubaram um ponto, mano. Olha só. É complicado, né? Ah, não.
You take lead. We make a good squad.
Watch yourselves.
Hello again, friend. Have you looked in?
Are you mad? Now you're siding with the Zaribs too? Oh, is that all? You meet some hermit in the woods and suddenly it's let the fuck.
That explains why the Zarps were acting the way they were. Best you move along. Now. Before my friend and I start feeling...
I think you did the right thing. Even if it doesn't quite feel like it right now.
I have no idea how we'll get our crops growing again.
You're that envoy, aren't you? It's the Fate. What can the Fjord Ranger's Rising Star do for you, Your Eminent? Oh, you found him. I was so worried. Wait. Listen to me. I didn't do anything wrong. Verano going... Oh, so he made it. We were scouting out the abandoned homestead near Nakotedek when the bandits attacked us. I drew two of them away from the fight, and Verano and I got separate. When I doubled back around to check on him, I didn't see anyone. I assumed... You don't believe me? Fine. Listen, let's keep this between us. I have a reputation to maintain around here.
Right. Because we wouldn't want the other rangers to think poorly of you.
Two bandits attacked us, and Verano stepped up to fight them. I drew my blade, and I froze. I saw more bandits coming, and Verano was getting overwhelmed. I've never been in a fight before. Not a real fight with people actually trying...
You froze. It happens, kid. Combat instincts take practice. The real disgrace is tucking your tail in town instead of getting help and...
I know what I did was wrong, but I'm not a murderer. And Masoni needs to keep his big mouth closed. Yeah, so my cousin got killed working with Verano. Big deal. It happens all the time. And bears aren't the only danger. But do I think the old man should have kept a better eye on them? I mean... Yes. Felice, what? But Verano got distracted. Whatever. I don't... He's a better man than... And I hope you find them, Envoy. I'd love to give them a...
This kid's got too much to prove and too little to show for it, but he doesn't seem like a traitor.
There you are.
You'd been gone so long, I was starting to worry. What happened? What was it? Incredible. I've never seen her put some essence. Never mind. Now that it's here, they'll come back. This is brilliant. Give it to me. I'll take some. It's radiant. I can't. Now, am I forgetting something? Oh, of course.
Oh, envoy! You have to help me. If I have to listen to this twig of a recruit tell his stories for even one more minute... I am indeed. I'm flattered that you've heard of me. It's great to meet you. Ranger Iziana Dorso at your service. Asierno really stooped to asking for help. Frankly, I think she's overreacting to a late report. Monato might be our best tracker, but he doesn't put a lot of stock in patrol rotation, rest days, or Asierno's toothless protocols. I hope Verano's all right. The wilds can be cruel. Oh, that boy! Sure, he can fight, but does he think? Leave him to his farm and family, I told Asierno. But does she ever listen to me? Casagrada is a farmer's son. His father, too, is a farmer's son, and so was his grandfather. The same is true for nearly all of our rangers. They were raised with...
You fight with the soldiers you've got, as the saying goes.
And we take these green farmhands, give them 5 minutes of weapons training, and tell them to stand against the tide, when we should be hiring people like you. People who were raised to fight, to protect. People who... But that's neither here nor there. He and Monato are the best of us, but... No. Verano's always trying to play both sides. And Monato, you won't find him if he doesn't want... He was a good friend once. I admired him. Monato was always a loner, but he'd been going off his patrol route for long periods of time. The last thing I heard was that Monato was going to scout out the ogre camp. From here, cross the northern bridge and follow the path west. The path will become a cobblestone road and pass through the swamp. You'll find a cave in the hillside. Should pick up Monato's trail. It was claimed by an old animancer years ago. He and the ogre are, friends. I have no idea what they got up to in there. Experimenting on Zarebs, probably. I couldn't tell you what's there now. I don't know anyone who could. The animancer struck a deal with Asierno. We're not allowed to go there. Why Monato was headed there, it's... But if you want to track down Monato, that would... I'm not Monato's keeper. He's a grown man and can take care of himself. Right. Watch your back up there. The living lands are a dangerous...
Hopefully.
At all godlike. I've heard whispers that one of your kind was here in the... In case it wasn't clear, I'm the point of contact for anyone with bounties to turn in. Diverus?
If only we could find a way to coexist with them. But I suppose it is in their nature to oppose innovation. Eh? Nature? Good. Outlaws living off the hard work of others deserve nothing less. I see. Then the other bounty hunters did not fare so well. But...
Perfecto. Return when you have more to claim.
What else to get? What else to...
You return.
Thank you for helping the dead to rest, my friend.
And wasted perfectly good food in the process.
Now, may you walk the path safely, always a step ahead of the pallid night, and may the usher guide you through the safest doors to the next life. And may his skeletal hand, may the twin gods see faith in you in all their aspects, and may death come quickly. And may we all take comfort in the knowledge that the next life awaits. You know the prayer. Please, take this token of Barrett's favor. May it keep you from her path for just a moment. May the usher find you quickly, Aimiko.
What? Apologies for the ruckus outside. The Animancers never know when to shut their mouths.
Só tô
I might
quieto.
be more amused if it didn't happen so often. But that's Animancers for you. Except Giada. They are the only Animancers taking the Dream Scourge. Try telling that to Vidaro and the Animancers. But the rest of us, we've all heard the rumors from outside. Animals gone mad. Terror stalking the wilderness day and night. Barrett's bells, of course. If Emerald Stair runs out, we've had crops fail before, but never two. The governor says it's just a temporary, so we ought to drink while we can.
Please tell me you found them.
Your rangers lost to the Dream Scourge. Nothing.
The Dream Scourge. So it is. Gods, I saw these signs. I didn't want to believe them. They'd been acting sideways, more than just distracted from their work. I thought it was... Well, I don't have to... I think I know the answer, but... Is either of them still alive? Merla, when she turns, Fior will panic. Where is she now? I don't know what to do. I can't hurt her. That won't do any good. Do you think poking around and severing her soul will save her life? Even so, if it's early days and Vidaro died... All right. It goes against all my instinct. Here. You went to a lot of trouble. You ought to be paid for it. It's time... I never thought... I just...
Com dinheiro. Mas parece que é bem... Parece que é bem maior o mapa quando você olha aqui, né, mano? Só que não é nem perto do desenho. Engana um pouquinho.
Well, I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop. Are you in need of any weapons or arms? The roads haven't been safe as
É, então, daí ser feito aí, não sei.
Is that Gelard? This is star metal. Very rare stuff. Where did you get this? Nay, don't tell me. I'd be tempted to go... No. Unfortunately, I don't know how to work the metal into anything useful. I did receive a shipment from Solace Keep recently, however. A mace crafted out of star metal, brought to me by a trader from Galloway. I suggest you make your way there if you are looking for someone to work that.
Galloway's tusks? Come on, it can't be that complicated. I bet you 5 skates a Smith and Thirdborn would know what to do with this. And I'll take your money eventually.
My fine establishment, I need.
Ligado.
You're very resourceful and a more than capable companion for
Olha o cavão de aqui.
With any luck, I can tell you. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply. First things first. Let's have a look at your soul. No, not to worry, just... let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up. All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Chrysalis.
Crisálida.
Hands reach through a mirror. They clasp you by the throat.
No, we should stop. This has gone far enough.
Oh,
Let's
look.
go over your results. Your soul has a
Esse cara só
fascinating
pelas
internal
conquistinhas.
structure, perfectly balanced. An artist
Ó, o
could have
diálogo.
made it better. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold.
Sim.
God, my condolences. Those two are a handful, even for animancers. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather
Furo no
tricky
roteiro,
to
hein?
pin down. Very interesting. The stress of war can leave a mark on the soul, but this is different. Quite different. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for
Oh.
Giata's theory of the
Ô, louco,
dream
mano, esse cara.
scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land.
Volta o
Diverted,
save.
like the flow of a river. Purposeful, maybe, but regardless, essence doesn't just disappear. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after.
O cara vai estar zerando o
As
game e vai
much
ficar
as I
lembrando
hate
dessa
giving people
escolha.
bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giata my phone.
É, de propósito, né? Pra você não voltar.
Feeling about what we'll find. I'll be honest.
Tá achando que
he
aqui é
lost me.
bagunça? Não tem negócio de voltar save não, parceirinho. Você tem que arcar com as suas escolhas, não é mesmo?
What did I miss?
Something the matter? I hope none of my colleagues scared you off.
Ai, ai. Foi? Você fala assim de mim com quem, mano? Tô fora.
Good timing. I'm about ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest?
Não tem o que você tá falando, eu não entendi, mano.
Makes sense. You won't find a better source of energy. Look at us. Barely even started. And already we're making progress.
Ah, tem que aumentar as duas
Monto's
coisas, ele é
machine is
foda.
working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi.
Mas você tem que usar as habilidades, né?
And every bit of it was critical to our I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an object
Não, o bot faz outra
Elia's
coisa, nada a
farmhands
ver.
tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work. Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. Well, that's where I need you. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they...
I'm sure everything's fine.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to... The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Please excuse the mess.
Me deu a chave do portão dela.
That's where her parents died. I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
O quê? Matar os...
Walking into the basement of the man, that's where I just met.
Cara, mano. Esse aí é o jogador arregando pra mim a dúzia de bandidinho, mano. Aí, ó. O cara tem um anão e o Vin Diesel com ele tá com medo, mano. Sai daí. Falta realismo nesses jogos, né, mano? Você descer a espada e cortar o cara no meio, um pedaço pra cada lado, né? Esse joguinho feito pra criança aí é complicado. Faltou o Kingdom Come. Eu tô invadindo a casa de todo mundo aqui. Ah, eles são fraquíssimos, né?
Must admit she has a point. We should do something about the Dream Scourge. Simply
Ele fica trocando, mano, as armas. Vai tomar no cu, velho.
Haven from the blight. Who grows here?
É, então isso é meio lixo mesmo. Você fica tomando hit nas costas, do lado, da frente. Caralho, que porão, hein, mano? O tamanho marca uma casa, velho. Que isso? Tô louco. Eu vou brincar de Harry Potter, mano. Vou usar a varinha.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants. Gods. We can.
E falta um negocinho pra upar, mano.
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
Foda. Olha os pais dela, né? Foda. É foda.
Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents, or whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
Or something like that.
Gods, I can't believe this.
You're back. You found it. Did you see my I'm sorry. For what it's worth, all that's really down there is an unhappy memory. My mother had an idea about how to use the essence of the living lands, and it destroyed her.
I've heard that story too many times. This land takes more than...
So I swore an oath. No one could
Flecha
ever
mágica,
until
né?
I understood what happened. I'm on the right track to figuring it out, which is almost as good. Enough about me. Let's worry about you for it. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living land. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way. The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar. And I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fjord. There should be some equipment. Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fjord. No telling how... And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in...
Ah, lá, mano. Ela não quer me acompanhar porque nós estamos em muita gente. Ela tem ansiedade. Eu odeio encontrar mais trabalho. É melhor em grupos pequenos. A gente tá em 3. Nossa, que grupo grande. E ansiedade com o meu desempenho. O que aconteceu? Clicar nessa opção aqui, vamos ver.
That was not my finest hour. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, I don't want there to be
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted.
Novo companheiro, Giatarra. Tá dando de choque. O anãozinho tá meio flopado mesmo. Deixa ele no banco de reserva um tempinho.
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now.
Giada.
With her parents and all that. I mean, she'll need time to get past that. Right, changing this.
Okay.
Until next time.
Ah, só o primeiro diálogo sempre.
Hey, about earlier. Sorry for going off like that. I haven't had much of a crew lately, and it's been easy to follow your lead. Seeing the choices you've made has put me at ease. Maybe a little too much. First time for everything, huh? And troubling. What was it she said? The steel garrote will ensure the safety of... They aren't gonna make you any friends, that's for sure.
That Adiran spy mentioned a steel garrote operation too.
Stay sharp. A storm's brewing. And better if we can find it before... I'll be here if you need me.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An Animancer never misses an opportunity to impress. Still, being an Animancer feels different. For the first time, it'll take some getting used to. At least now I have a place I can... Such a troublemaker. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure... A little bit of trouble in moderation. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. I hope so, anyway. What are you so curious about? Anyone in particular? I warn you, I'm not...
Eu caí em...
Kai is a useful fellow. We need people like him to keep you grounded. Just not too grounded. On the surface, Kai is all charm and confidence. You feel good knowing, but there's something deeper. Something in his core that he guards. Anytime. Marius is working through something. An old wound that hasn't healed. A search for forgiveness. He's a tough fellow, but I wouldn't put too much pressure on him. Good question. Marius could hunt the Great Western Stag if he set his mind to it, but his own feelings elude him. When he wants to find himself, give him room to do so, but don't push him. We haven't been together long, but I think I have. In Paradise, you have a reputation for being... This is the frontier, after all. Your Messi Verno tolerates you well enough. No doubt. Of course, all I know is what you've done. You may not think these choices reflect who you... At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what anyone thinks. I've spilled all the gossip I know. Ask me again when there's a new face in camp. Until next time. I hope no one minds. I made myself at home.
Don't mind at all. It's good to have you. Tell us a bit about yourself, Giada.
Let's see. A few things about me. I enjoy long conversations, and my favorite season is autumn. Apparently, I also snore, which annoys some people.
So do I. Glad it won't just be me now. We should pitch our tents on either side of Marius. The drone really helps him sleep.
Right, that's me. And the first rule of camp is never listen to Kai. He's a blessed Nimdude of the highest order.
If anyone needs their soul tinkered on, don't hesitate to ask. I'm rather good with souls.
I'll take your word for it.
Ah, diálogo importantíssimo. Ocupar as duas? Nossa, faltar uma.
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents, to grow and flourish still. The lake dries. Prune the bellflower. Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never fade. Apple into seed. We think not. They sing. Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shell, more than alive. Sleep now, dream of beauty and new.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar.
We remember these walls.
Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery, armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you Good. We're on the same page. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the Dream Scourge to show its This is no time for... Alright. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. Alright, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, there goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine. We twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless. Don't be so sure about that. Remember, I'm an animancer, not a locksmith. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it. My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the... I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more... Naturally. After you.
We gotta see what's down there now.
Gods! Did you open that door? I've been praying here for ages. And in all that time, I've never found a way down. You're going down there, aren't you? I tell the acolytes to walk softly for a reason. Something is alive down there. Or... Careful, we'll be staying on this side of the door. If you don't return, I'll tell the others what happened.
Don't leave out how tall, good-looking, and charming we all are.